Thanks. I wanted to further understand a little bit the president's trip tomorrow.
Yeah.
It seems like by going to stand with workers at a picket line, the president is literally standing with them in the terms that they're seeking in the contract dispute. But when you're asked about some of the specifics of that, you seem to be saying you guys don't want to get into the specifics of the dispute. So is he not standing with them on the terms with which they're trying to negotiate?
I mean, to be very clear, he is standing with them to make sure that they get a fair share. That is what he's standing with them on. He is standing with them, and we've said this, that they get the record profits mean a record contract for UAW. That is why he's going. That is what he's standing for. Now they're going to negotiate what that looks like for them. Right? That's what they're doing right now. That's what collective bargaining is all about, right? They're going to talk it through what a win-win agreement looks like. But what we definitely agree on is that they deserve a fair share, right? They deserve a fair share of the value that they helped create. That's what the president is saying. But the details, the specifics of what that looks like, what makes both sides happy or anything in those at the negotiation table, that is for them to decide. That is for them to decide.
But it seems like he's taking away some past presidents have been an arbiter between two sides that are in conflict. It seems like by going to the picket line, he's not an arbiter between the two sides. He's choosing a side by standing with
we
the
have
union.
said over and over again that this is the president that stands with union workers. This is,
right, but that's why it's confusing where you're
how,
saying like,
it's not,
we're not going to talk about the terms.
I
of
disagree. It is not confusing. What he is saying, and we've been very clear, he stands with union workers. He stands with the workers. He has said, and they have said, he is the most pro-union president in history, and that is what he's doing. He is going to stand in solidarity at the picket line with the workers. Now they are at the table. They are at the table trying to figure out what this agreement is going to look like, right? They are going to decide the specifics of that agreement. What the president is saying is, and he always says this is nothing new. He always says he stands by union workers and he is going to stand with the men and the women of UAW. That continues to be the case. Go ahead, Katie.
So, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness.
You're going to ask the same question? I'm not going to change my answer.
I'm seeking clarity. It's fine. I'm going to ask again.
No, feel free, and I'm going to give you the same answer.
Is he visiting the picket line? Is he standing with them? Is he walking in the
He's
picket line?
He's going to join the picket line.
So, does the White House see any political risk in
what the
doing this?
What the president understands is that he wants to be on the side and has been on the side of workers. That is something that he has said over and over and over again.
So when he asked earlier that if he's siding with the workers over the companies, he is indeed siding with the workers.
He is standing with the auto workers. He is standing with the workers. We are not involved in negotiations. That is something for them to decide what is going to work for the parties that are involved. Okay. But he is standing with the auto workers. That's what the president is doing. He got the invite from the UAW president. He accepted, and he's going to go and do what he has said that he does all the time, right? Which is stand with union workers, and what you're going to see is going to be standing with UAW men and women of the UAW, and that is important to the president.
Karine.
All right, I just got to go around, guys. I got to go around. Yeah, go ahead. I'm trying to call on people I haven't called on yet.
You had said earlier that the president had spoken to the companies, presumably you meant the automakers. We know he had spoken to them before his trip to India earlier this month. Has he had any more recent
I don't have any calls to read out.
Okay.
I don't have any calls to read out.
And have any of the auto companies asked to meet with him tomorrow when he's in Michigan? Would he consider that?
I just don't have any more details what the trip is going to look like tomorrow.